Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So today I'm going to try something I haven't tried before. If you watched my grocery haul the other day, I got a really good deal on 50 pounds of potatoes. So I'm going to try to, I have some other videos started here, and I am going to actually try to use up more potatoes and things so I can go through them a little bit quicker by process them in some way or another. So I was thinking to myself, because a while back we had actually had some chili, some leftover chili. We poured that over the potatoes. Well, I have some leftover taco meat from our nachos the other day. And I asked my neighbor who comes over once in a while, Kim, if she wanted to come over for dinner and we were going to have taco potatoes. She says taco potatoes. Sounds kind of different, but yeah, sure, I'll be over. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want to take out any more hamburger, but I want to use some of my freeze-dried hamburger just to make sure we have enough of the meat to make sure it goes over all the potatoes for all three of us. I think there would be even enough on that, but I just want to make sure, just in case it's a hit and people do actually like it, I don't know. So I bring it down here, and I'll show you what I'm going to do here. Alright, I think my recording just went out. I just want to make sure that my voice was still here. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in some of my freeze-dried hamburger, okay? And the freeze-dried hamburger comes back so incredibly fast. No time at all. But what I'm not going to do is I am not going to drain whatever leftover water, because usually I add a little bit of water when I do my leftovers. So I'm going to set that off as a side. And take that spoon and take this out and kind of mash this back down. Now I did put some taco seasoning in this, and I actually did put some pint of my pinto beans that I made into like refried beans. So I mean, that looks like that's quite a bit, but like I said, I just want to make sure. So I'm going to let this set for just a minute or so more, and I'll be back to show you the rest. Okay, so the hamburger got reconstituted here. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I'm going to throw the water and everything, because I would normally add water to this to bring back a little bit of moisture in the meat. And I will bring you over to the stove. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on here. And go ahead and re-break up the meat here. Alright, breaking up the meat, getting that all warmed up, and as you can see, I mean, that filled that up a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is just take my homemade taco seasoning. I'm not going to measure that, I'm just going to kind of like throw a little bit more on the top to cover the extra meat that I had just put in here. Now I will be cutting up some lettuce and some tomato. Then I'm going to do onions too. I don't know for sure if Kim's going to want onions, but I do. But I actually do make my own homemade rotel. Now all this is actually, or not rotel, it's queso. Excuse me. All this is actually the cheddar cheese mix from the number 10 can, and I put some of my hatch peppers that are freeze-dried, and then I put some tomatoes, like canned tomatoes that's diced. So I'll be warming this up to go ahead and put over top of the potatoes in the meat. And then meanwhile, I'll go over there and I will cut up some lettuce and some tomatoes and the onion and get that ready to go too. Okay, the taco meat's all warmed up. The cheese is almost all warmed, and the potatoes are almost done. So we're going to go ahead and get this together. Now I did get the lettuce and tomato and stuff done up, so we'll just put that together. Okay, because these potatoes are really small, I'm just going to go ahead, well, not really small, but you know what I'm saying, they're smaller. I'm going to go ahead and just do up 3 for myself here. This is going to be my plate that you're going to see. And then everybody will make theirs accordingly. Go ahead and smash these. Now I did actually cook these for 25 minutes in the Instapot. And go ahead and throw some taco meat over the top of this. This is a very good use for leftovers, I'm telling you. Okay, and put some liquid cheese. Liquid cheese smells amazing. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of tomato. I should probably put my lettuce first. Do some lettuce. A little bit of onions. And I'm going to be putting some of my home canned salsa on here. I'll use up the rest of that jar. And I will put just a smidge of sour cream on here. I know this doesn't look super pretty, but it smells amazing. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of the mild Taco Bell taco sauce on here too. Alright, so let me raise up the camera here a little bit. So this is a taco potato. I'm sure you could probably do this with almost any leftover meat. I don't know if you'd want to do like spaghetti and meatballs, but I bet you could probably almost do any leftover meat, any like barbecued chicken or barbecued pork or beef. I think any of that would work very well. So let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. And have you ever made anything like this made out of leftovers? If you have, what did you and the family think of your meal? So let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. And thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a very blessed and wonderful day.